Sir, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from June 15th to July 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. This card doesn't want to stay. It just wants to fall out. Four of Swords. So for you, what Spirit is saying is, you know, over the next month, there may be a very strong energy here of healing, okay? Resting, relaxing, you know, working on yourself, working on your health. Okay, so your challenge here is the Page of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance. Okay, so your biggest challenge over the next month from June 15th to July 15th, you have the Page of Pentacles. I feel with the Page of Pentacles, you're planting a seed. Okay, lately the Page of Pentacles has been talking to me about planting seeds, starting something new, starting a new course, starting a new business, starting a new investment, starting some sort of planting. Okay, of something here. We're going to clarify this. We're going to see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and you have the Star. So I feel like for you in the recent past, there was definitely some sort of disappointment that happened in your life, okay, where, you know, you were really upset and sad about the situation. I do get a sense here that a lot of you started to take your future more seriously because of this incident or situation that happened here in the past. This could have been connected to your financial situation. We're going to clarify this. If this is not about your financial situation, this could have been about a person you were dating. For some of you, there could have been cheating, lying, dishonesty here. Third party may be interfering into your connection. We're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Swords, and you have the Four of Swords. So I feel like for you in the present moment, a lot of you right now may be deciding to disconnect, okay, from an environment that you've been living in, okay? There's something here about disconnecting from where you're living, disconnecting from a relationship, disconnecting from certain people. A lot of you are tired and you want to break. And this is why the Four of Swords kept popping out when I was shuffling. It literally did not want to stay in the deck. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to see why this is showing up for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Justice, the Emperor, and you have the Five of Wands. So I feel like for you in the near future, there's some sort of conflict, okay, with the Five of Wands here, some sort of disagreement. And it looks like, you know, even though this is happening, there is some sort of opportunity to bring things back into balance here, especially with the Emperor. We're going to find out more in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance. So what this is indicating to me is that whatever developments, whether they're new or whether you're disconnecting from a situation or trying to set something right, it will take time for this situation to resolve itself, okay, for things to finally move forward the way that you want it to. So we're going to get into your reading. We're going to do some clarification and see what's going on. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Hangman, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with recognizing when the timing is right to plant some sort of seed, okay? And this seed that you're planting could have a lot to do with a new beginning. So whatever new beginning you're trying to have, it's really important that you are timing this new beginning correctly, okay? And the best way to do that is, you know, if you're someone who is interested in astrology, you can look at astrology to see when the timing is right to take action and plant and do what you need to do. There's also a challenge here in terms of being able to take action towards what it is that you want. A lot of you are having or finding it hard to start moving into some sort of new direction. Okay. And this is why, you know, it's important that you're watching and you're looking for the signs and synchronicities, because there will be certain signs and synchronicities that propel you forward. Okay. And it's about knowing the right timing. All right. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. So in the recent past, you thought you were connected to someone. You thought that this person was your soulmate. You thought that this person was the one that you were meant to be with for the rest of your life. But I feel like in the recent past, there was some sort of disconnect between you and this person. You slowly started to drift apart. Even though you started to drift apart between this, you and this person started to drift apart in the recent past, I do feel like there was still a very strong connection between you and this person. And there was still this belief that there was a possibility for you and them to have a future together. Tell me more about the Star in the recent past. You have the Eight of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Seven of Wands. So in the recent past, yeah, there could have been some sort of, opportunity for you and this person to heal things in the past. But I feel like even though this happened in the past, Cancer, you were still questioning this relationship, okay? Now, in the present moment, many of you are choosing to disconnect from a relationship. If this is not a relationship, it's an environment, a place where you're living. It could be a work situation. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in the present moment for Cancer. So the Four of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups and you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So a lot of you are trying to work things out with somebody here from your past in the present moment. I feel like you are giving this person a second chance, or you're giving this relationship a second chance. But there's also a very strong energy here of you wanting to disconnect from this situation, because a lot of you are tired of trying to make something work here. Some of you are trying to make something work over and over and over again, and it just doesn't seem to be working. So the Six of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think the important decision here, or choice here that you may need to make is, are you willing to go back to someone from the past? Are you willing to go back to a situation that, you feel like disconnecting from? So there's kind of this seesawing energy right now where, you may be saying to yourself, oh, I can fix this situation. I can make it better. I don't have to leave. But then at the same time, there's something propelling you to leave as well. And this is very much connected to your well-being, because right now in the present moment, something here is not making you feel well. And that's why you feel like maybe disconnecting from it. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. So there's been a lot of internalization of this situation. I think a lot of you are internalizing it. Now in the near future, something here gets really bad. Okay. I'm just going to keep it real, because the Five of Wands happens and there's a conflict, and this is something that you need to be prepared for. So why is the Five of Wands here in the near future? So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Justice. You have the Tower and you have the Seven of Swords. So in the near future, there is a Tower moment because there's trust issues between you and this person. And there's something here about I told you so. Okay, it's like I'm hearing I told you so. Like some of you talk to your friends or someone really close to you, and they may have warned you about this. Okay, I'm getting a warning, like a warning signal here. So a lot of you, again, are trying to work something out with this person, but it seems like something here crumbles because it's out of balance. And it's very much connected to the fact that you've given the situation chance after chance after chance to try to get it to work. But it seems like no matter how many times you try to get it to work, it just still affects you on a very deep level. So the Justice is clarified by the Five of Swords. You have the Star and the Six of Swords. You finally make a decision in the near future to disconnect from a situation here, because what's really important to you in the near future is your future, okay, your healing process. And a lot of you in the near future are recognizing and realizing that it's time for you to disconnect. So between mid-June and mid-July, you're disconnecting from something. You're moving away from something and you're moving towards something that's more healing and more abundant for you. And it looks like this situation that you're moving towards, it could be a new person or a new place. It's going to lead to a lot of stability for you, like tons and tons and tons of stability for you. Clarify the Emperor for Cancer in the near future. You have the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah. So something here gets real bad, and you say to yourself, you know what, no more. I just want this to come to an end. There's a lot of anxiety here about this situation, about moving forward. But I think one of the things that Spirit is trying to tell you in the near future is you don't have to worry about this situation. You're disconnecting from this situation because of your well-being, because you want something more stable and more solid for yourself. And yes, it's taken time for this to happen, but Spirit is saying that eventually it will happen the way it needs to happen for you, okay? So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Cancer? You have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Judgment. So I feel for you, your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize when something is for you and when it's not for you. The Four of Cups is about rejection. It's about not taking someone up on their offer, you know, having offers but not being interested in them. And there's a reason why you're choosing to separate from something. It's because you've come to some sort of realization about it. And I think your biggest piece of advice here, Cancer, is to recognize when you're not satisfied with something and don't be afraid to walk away or disconnect from it in order to truly find the path that is for you. Not everybody's path is going to be, you know, equivalent, excuse me, or relevant to you. It's important that you realize what is good for you, what is healthy for you, and then move towards it, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.